I built the tallest base ever built in Subnautica. How tall is it? Just a little over 16,384 meters. That's over 10 miles. If you set the bottom of the tower on the ground, the top would be higher than airplanes normally fly. How did I build it? Why did I stop at that exact height? Did building something this big break my game? And what happens if you jump off? I'll show you. Let's check it out. Subnautica is one of my favorite games. It has so many elements I love in a game. Exploration, interesting story elements, resource gathering, base building. But have you ever wondered how high you could build? You could just start stacking multi-purpose rooms, but there's a few issues with that. For example, as soon as you get above sea level, it gets really tedious. When I tried, I had to keep building hatches, building a few more levels, placing ladders to get up to the new top floor, and then doing it all again. Hundreds of times. Not only that, but as you connect more and more multi-purpose rooms together, the game starts to freeze for a longer and longer amount of time each time you place another one. And even if I spent the hours and hours to build this tower, climbing up and down it is a pain. If only there were another base piece we could use to speed things up. Wait! Vertical connectors are these base pieces that act like ladders. Except you don't climb them, you just kind of teleport up to the top of them, no matter how many of them are connected. Not only that, but they're faster to place, and they stay fast to place even as you add a few hundred of them. I suspect this is because there's no internal usable space in them like multi-purpose rooms, since you just kind of teleport past them when you use them. This seems much more feasible, but building above sea level is still such a pain. I mean, we could always just build below sea level so we could swim up and down to build, but we can't just build through the ground. And nowhere on the map is near as deep as the sky is high. Wait! In Subnautica, if you swim far enough in any direction, you will come across the void. This is basically the edge of the playable game area, and the devs pull a few tricks when you enter the void to lightly encourage you to remain within the playable area. Like this horrifying message.
Warning, entering ecological dead zone. Adding report to databank.
Or these spooky friends called ghost leviathans. This is also where the land area of the map ends in a sheer drop into an endless empty darkness. Sounds perfect! When do I move in? Ah, welcome to my home. Come, come, I have much to show you. Behold, the bottom of the world! Well, of the continent, at least. Down here, at 1,100 meters below sea level, is the bottom of the land area in Subnautica. You can even swim underneath it, and if you look around a little, you can find some interesting stuff. Look, I think I can see some deeper parts of the map over there. Well, at least our base is coming along nicely. Building underwater is way faster, and we're getting some good height now. But building above water still sucks. And if we want to build the tallest tower ever, we need to use every single bit of height available to us. If only someone had written a mod that let us control the sea level. Wait. So some awesome modder wrote this super cool mod a while back that lets you control the sea level in a few interesting ways. You can set the sea level manually. You can have the water rise or fall over time. Or you can set up tides so the water level rises and falls along a sine wave over time. So if I just adjust the water level like so... Boom! Haha! No more building above water! Oh, now we're really getting somewhere. Now we're at the part where we have to start thinking about the absolute limits of the game. In Subnautica, there's a limit to how far you can travel from the center of the map, or the origin, where your X, Y, and Z coordinates are all 0. If you ever travel far enough in any direction that your X, Y, or Z coordinate is more than 8,192 meters, you will instantly warp back to the center of the map. Why? Well, there's a few reasons for them to do this. 1, there's nothing out there. The playable area is only so big and everything else is just completely empty space. 2, you don't want players getting incredibly lost or getting stuck in an infinite empty nothingness because of a bug. And 3, things start to get a little weird when you travel too far from the origin. So there you have it. A base that spans the absolute bottom to the absolute top of Subnautica. Let's jump off it. 3, 2, 1, jump! See how long it takes. Boy, those platforms are a little close for comfort. If I was falling at terminal velocity and passing that close to a platform, I'd be sweating. That's a whole lot of nothing for a long time. I suspect it would be very windy up here. The structural integrity of this thing is unbelievable. I mean, how long do you think it would actually take to climb these 1,000-meter separations between the compartments? You're climbing a kilometer for each story. Oh, we're almost in view of the aurora. The ground should start to come into view very soon. There it is, right on cue. Boom! 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Wow. That's a lot of fall time. And because I learned the Seamoth has no terminal velocity, we can use its super speedy fall time to find that gravity on this planet is pretty much the same as gravity on Earth. Convenient. Ooh, but there's one more thing left for us to do. We can lower the sea level to negative 8,192 meters and fall from the very top all the way to the bottom of the tower. 3, 2, 1, hop! Minutes and 30 seconds. Wow. So that's the tallest base ever built in Subnautica, as far as I know. It was a lot of work, but a lot of fun. I love learning how games work and exploring their limits. And I learned a few other quirks about Subnautica. Like, the game assumes sea level will always be 0, which is fair, because it basically punches a hole in the water surface wherever something intersects with where it would be if sea level were 0. Or, if you try to use the warp command to get past the world limits, you'll be stuck in an infinite loop. Or, so I don't know that I've shown y'all this before, but if I set sea level to negative like 10, if we quit, then the sea level has changed on the title screen. So you can do all sorts of nonsense. Boom, look at that, no water. The title screen's a little different now. Thank you so much for watching all the way through, and if you found this interesting, consider liking the video. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content like this. I'll see you next time. Sea level, negative 1,000. Oh no! Oh no! What have I done?